Team. It's the second of 3 meetings this season between Washington and Montreal. And we are off and running with Graham Skiller and Frederick Lecuyer, the referees. Top of the screen, you're seeing Spencer Carberry's defense pairings. You will not see again the name of Jacob Chychrun in the lineup. This is loose in front here, right to the doorstep. Bang, bang, off the inside of the post.
Here's the turnover in the corner, a lucky bounce. And here, there's a fall, the kick back, and Texier right off the post.
When these two teams met back in November at Bell Center, November 20th, Washington was all over Montreal. A huge scoring spree night. Texier fires, pad save, rebound, another post. Slafkovsky hits the iron. Send it on for Brett Leeson. Leeson to the outside. Front door there, deflection, and Montembeault made a good save on Duhaime.
And a great play by Leeson using his size. Here's a good chance. Great work by Leeson. Nicely done. Good little tapping at the end of the line by Duhaime.
At Nashville.
The last 10 we highlighted in the open against Montreal, over 28, close to 28%.
2-on-1 shorthanded break. Anderson rumbling in. He scores.
19 seconds, the puck's turned over, an unlucky bounce coming up the wall. Anderson, who we always talk about, plays a lot of games against the Caps, but never seems to score back, and it pays dividend. There's a little play along the wall. Little miscue by Ryan Leonard. He tries to hustle back. He was thinking to get it to the point. It rolls off his stick. Unlucky there for the Caps rookie, and to the end it goes. Far shot, far side by the big fella there putting it in.
Sandin guns it in.
And it dried up because they didn't have any zone time. Only 30 seconds on that first power play.
Roy lets it fly. Rebound there. Montembeault made a save, and then he got a good bounce as Milano was dangerous on the putback. At better than 59%, he lost 5 of his first 6 tonight. Cross ice there. A whistler from Carlson. Stopped by Montembeault. Had 3 assists last night. Did Yvonne in that win. In tight there. Just jammed wide. Kapanen had a great chance.
I think Logan got a piece of that with his right. Yeah, Marty thought about jumping in there, but he knew it could be in trouble.
Deneau fires that puck. Thompson's glove was ready, skittering wide of the cage.
Should never got rid of our buddy Bruce Boudreau out there. That was the problem.
Bruce, there it is.
Exactly.
Turnover here. Ovechkin's in tight. Point blank. Stopped there by Montembeault.
Career.
Always brings a smile to my face when I see him around the Capital One Arena area as a Caps ambassador these days. Washington and Montreal. Start of a 3-game homestand. Caulfield gliding in. 2-on-1 fires. Almost works that through. Tries to stop. Rebound. Thompson gets over.
The second period. It's a 2-on-1. Here's a good shot, but Logan makes a real good save. He tries to wrap it. Comes right up to Texier. And there you see the scramble ability of the goaltender Logan Thompson. He's right out, gets the glove and pad before Texier makes it 2-0 here.
Yeah. Blais on the go, 2-on-3. Getting help from Matheson. Blais curls it. Matheson to the front for Gallagher. Stopped there by Thompson. Dobson kick it out wide. Bolduc stopping and starting against Beauvillier. Bolduc harassed by Beauvillier. Slot pass. Gallagher rips and scores.
They got inside. They got to the high danger area. Get that pass. There's the 2 down low. That's the start of the triangle. Look at Gallagher, top of the screen. There's a triangle on that side, and he finds some room there, and that might have skittered off of Sandin on the block to beat the goaltender Logan Thompson. But nice work on the forecheck. Nice work on the 2-1-2 attack. And they strike here as that puck skitters under the pad. Gallagher, the veteran, gives the Montreal Canadiens a 2-0 lead.
This is deflected out of play. And there was a big collision in neutral ice. Jack-Eye dropping the gloves with McElrath.
Yep, Mac knew it, and he pulls right after him. Jack-Eye has 7 fights alone on his resume this season, and McElrath just playing in his 8th game overall.
This is a major heavyweight tilt. Wrestling for the most part.
Yep, both of them trying to get the advantage. Mac's right arm is loose, and Jack-Eye's just tying him up big time.
McElrath says, no, don't break us up yet.
And that all started because of the big hit in the neutral zone. Montreal Canadian player was decked and being helped off by his training staff behind the play here.
Jack Guy, some late rabbit punches at the end of that exchange. John Carlson works the AV power play point. Strome steps out, pad save Montembeault, and he's got it in the glove. Exchanging pleasantries before the third begins. Just tuning in, Dowd's in the box to start this third period for another 27 seconds. Anderson shorthanded, Gallagher at even strength. Ovechkin turning with Suzuki digging in. There's Frank's one-timer, good save. Montembeault, and a better job to reel in that rebound.
That's a fantastic stop.
Gaining ground at the attacking line, not able to split the seam. Strome trailing. That pass was behind Ovechkin. Strome feeds. Sandin, one more. Score! The drive from Matt Roy with traffic in front.
They needed somebody to come up large. I mentioned that. Left side of the screen, Habs caught out of defensive positioning. And there it is, maybe a little wobble and a deflection in front. Here comes Ethan Frank, and it hit his toe of his skate as he tipped it up in the air. It's definitely the toe, definitely changed direction.
Pad save.
The movement of the Caps so much better than the first 40.
McMichael looks to stuff. Pad save Montembeault, and the rebound spilled back onto the Washington side. Turns it for Sandin. He'll step to the middle. Rotation play is on. Milano. Backdoor, great stop there. Leeson was robbed by Montembeault. Gallagher threatened on the outside by Beauvillier. Nice pass. They have it set here for a rip. Glove save. Thompson snappy against Bolduc. 2 minutes and 3 seconds left. Thompson's on the bench. 6 attackers out there in red. Beauvillier to the open Sandin. Deflection. Score! Ethan Frank again.
Turn his stick and open it up. Here comes Sandin moving to the middle. A little pass across. Sandin gets it, and he's looking for that play. And he got it to perfection. Look at Ethan Frank. Stick on the ice, stick angled so it goes high when it hits it, and that makes it look easy. Beauvillier, Sandin will get the helpers, but it's that pass by Sandin through a seam that ties it up with under 2 to go. What a play.
We have seen a lot of that from Rasmus Sandin. Washington with all the momentum in the world. McMichael cruising in. Fires! Glove saved by Montembeault. A winner out of one of these clubs tonight. And it appears it's going to take sudden victory, overtime, or better as the horn sounds in a 2-2 draw. Strome, McMichael, Carlson begin it in the Screaming Eagle red sweaters for Washington. Caulfield, Suzuki, and Hudson. For Montreal, 3 guys with plenty of get up and go. We move towards the 2nd minute of OT.
Ethan Frank on the ice.
Full blast on the run. Head fake to the inside. Backhand stop by Montembeault.
That would have been something, a hat trick. That was spectacular speed and move.
Frank rolls this to Protas. Gets it back, glances a give and go, 2-on-1. Frank settles, spins but lost his balance. Poked it to the slot, it's still free. Slafkovsky clears.
And look at him hustle and still win the loose puck.
Chop it on for John Carlson, leaning in. Backhand spinner, stopped by Montembeault. Into the lane to Strome. Waiting, Dylan Strome. John Carlson, severe angle. Strome settles, fires, inside of the post. No goal. Dylan Strome looking for a lane. No seam yet. Finagles to the middle and fires. Stop there, rebound. Ovechkin not able to beat Montembeault. Strome. McMichael, several splendid chances against Montembeault tonight. Send it out for Sandin. Looking late. Snapshot. Pad save, rebound. Score! McMichael! All the way back. Washington wins it 3-2.
The hard stop by Strome. The curl around the leg.